Okay, let's be honest, not often are we part of historic moments. Not often are we spoiled with living legends setting new world records in any game or sports. And never have we seen an 18-year-old grandmaster dominating the chess world and claiming the title as world classical champion.
And the handshake, Gukesh wins. My voice is breaking because this is such a moment in history.
So before we show you how this young legend became the world classical champion, we just want to congratulate Gukesh and thank him for giving us these awesome moments. Thank you very much. As you all know, even getting the chance to challenge the world classical champion is not something you simply get handed or win in the lottery. Although I honestly think the feeling of winning the candidates and winning the lottery is pretty similar. Even world number 1 Magnus Carlsen did not expect Gukesh to win the candidates.
Gukesh, it's very hard to say. I cannot imagine him winning, but I could see him being anywhere from like +2 to -5. I don't think he will do poorly, but I don't think he will do too well either.
He himself thought Gukesh would do poorly or do well. Well, to be honest, I truly don't think Magnus had an awful take here. Gukesh definitely was not the favorite and also was very young compared to the other contenders. Getting into the last rounds of the candidates though, Gukesh is number 1 on the leaderboard. Hikaru Nakamura, Fabiano Caruana, Jan Nepomniachtchi and Gukesh could all claim the first place depending on the results of the last round. Gukesh manages to draw his game against Twitch streamer Hikaru, and since Fabiano's and Nepo's game also ended in a draw, Gukesh becomes the challenger against all odds. And now let's be honest, a good and historic story often starts with a young kid talking about his dreams.
I want to become the world champion. The most important quality is to just enjoy chess and be confident all the time and never give up.
I'm pretty sure this 12-year-old Gukesh did not expect to actually challenge the world classical champion just 6 years later. Now let's look at the World Chess Championship. The exhibition venue was none other than the island of Singapore. The format was a best of 14, which means whoever gets 7.5 points first would be crowned World Chess Champion. And as usual, many known grandmasters shared their opinion on the World Chess Championship. Just like Garry Kasparov, who criticized FIDE and the match since the world number 1, Magnus Carlsen was not part of it.
Look, I can hardly call it a World Championship match. So for me, the World Championship match should include the strongest player on the planet. And this match doesn't.
Also, many chess fans were worried since Ding Liren didn't seem to be in a good shape. He himself stated that he did not prepare very well for this match, which led to many grandmasters seeing Gukesh as the favorite.
Ding is a person who can dig deep. When he sees that he's in Singapore and that he has to start playing, something can click in the brain and you start playing differently. So still everything to look forward to, I think.
Game 1 starts and Gukesh has the white pieces. Surprisingly, Gukesh makes a questionable move with his queen, which leads to Ding winning the first game.
Then queen takes bishop comes with check, that's the key. We see a handshake. The first game of the World Championship goes in Ding Liren's favor.
And also game 2 was not the best for Gukesh. Ding clearly had some chances and was up on the clock as well, but he couldn't capitalize on those chances and so he went for an easy draw. People started to question Ding's interviews. Was the reigning champion just a good actor? Did Gukesh underestimate Ding or was Ding suddenly the favorite? Surely game 3 came with a sigh of relief after Gukesh won the game. Ding had some serious time management problems and did not make it up to move 40 to gain extra time. Surely it was a hard pill to swallow when Ding Liren's fans realized that Ding had issues with his time management throughout almost every game. Game 4 to 10 all ended in a draw, and one thing was clear. It was mostly Gukesh pushing for a win and looking for interesting tactics while viewers were worried about Ding's clock. It just seemed that Ding always needed a lot of time to calculate the position before making a move. Sometimes the time usage was fine, but at the same time it was often really questionable.
That Ding is not the same player he was even 5 years ago. There are certainly some issues he's dealing with. Who knows what he'll say or won't say, but it's very clear that there are issues that he's dealing with.
Game 11 ends in a win for Gukesh. The youngster clearly had a mission to push for a win and had some good chances throughout the whole game. With perfect play, Ding could have gone for a draw, but a complex position and time pressure led to Ding blundering a piece. In a very important moment, Ding moves his queen to c8, which blunders away a full piece, resulting into an immediate resignation.
Oh, yeah, and this is it. Yeah, the match is over. And the typical head nod by Gukesh. And the aggression with which he threw his arm. to the side. Did you see that?
Gukesh wins a very important game with the white pieces, and for the first time throughout the whole match, Gukesh also takes the lead. Would this game for Gukesh be the reason why Ding loses his championship crown? Ding is in a must-win situation and only has 3 more games to equalize. Surely a very stressful situation for the world champion, but at least he would have 2 more games with the white pieces. But Ding manages to win a fantastic game with white in game 12. Viewers were relieved to see Ding playing like a true world champion.
Final tactic, Ding gives a check, sacrifices his rook. He wins, Gukesh resigns. The scores are level yet again. After 12 games, it's 6-6.
You could say that game 12 was a walk in the park for Ding since he had no issues with his time management or position, and to top it off, he finds a very important rook sacrifice and a mate in 8. Of course, people start talking about possible tiebreaks since the rules state that tiebreaks are played if game 1 to 14 does not have a decisive winner. And because Ding would have been the favorite in the tiebreaks, people wanted but also expected Gukesh to push for a win in game 13, where he would have the white pieces for the last time in classical chess. Game 13 was a real tough challenge for Ding. Gukesh pushed hard to get that win, but somehow Ding manages to claim a draw and continues the match leading to game 14, where he would have the white pieces. Now let's be honest, is it not super exciting and so much more memorable when it comes down to the last wire? Clearly Ding and Gukesh delivered us viewers a neck-and-neck race. And it all came down to game 14, the last classical game of the 2024 World Chess Championship, where Ding would have the white pieces and Gukesh the black pieces. Depending on the result, this game would lead to Ding defending his title or Gukesh becoming the new and youngest World Chess Champion. In case of a draw, we would get an extra day of rapid chess. Game 14 starts and actually most of the game could be considered a 2-result game. Either Ding was going to push for a win or Ding was going to take an easy draw.
White gets very promising, interesting options.
It was until move 26 where Ding played pawn to a4, a move that wasn't really a blunder, but it definitely gave away the upper hand for Ding. With Gukesh having 3 pawns, Ding having 2 pawns and each having a rook and a bishop, this endgame would have been a theoretical draw. It was move 55 though that cost Ding his World Chess Championship title and the match. Ding played rook f2, which is a blunder because Gukesh can just trade rooks and bishops and easily play a winning position.
The second move to see. Yeah, Gukesh
takes bishop d5! Takes a bishop d5! Takes a bishop d5! And Gukesh will be the world champion!
Ding sees his mistake and resigns the game just 3 moves later on move 58.
This moment, and there it is.
Congratulations to Gukesh, the new World Chess Champion, and all this with just 18 years of age. His younger 12-year-old version would be proud of him, and so is his dad and India. Not only did Gukesh win $1.35 million, but much more important, the title of youngest world chess champion ever. We're all excited to see Gukesh in 2 years where he will be defending his title.
Ding Liren resigns, Gukesh wins, and you can just see the emotion. He fought until the end, and it was just one move that just ruined it all. But fair play to Gukesh, who pushed Ding Liren all the way.
Thank you very much for watching. Like and sub the channel if you liked the video. Thank you very much.